tell me about your role at BMO.
Yeah, so at BMO, I really have two roles. One is in the assisted channel space. And in assisted channels, our objective is to build web applications to bring the latest and greatest technologies and solutions to the client. So this means really being focused on customer experience and what they would want to see as an end user. Some of the advantages to that lie in the fact that with back-end technologies, you don't get to show off your work as much because the client never sees any of that. But if you make a really good web application, people will sing your praise for a little while. And then with regards to partnerships, I work a lot with blockchain technology, which again is a lot of research and design. So there's fewer projects going on, but a lot of learning. And the other advantage to that is that it's a lot of collaborative work. So often I'm working with other banks, other financial institutes, and I get to work around senior leadership and people like that within BMO as well because they're all interested in what's going on in that space.
So do you think that's a really good exposure for someone like you that works, as a developer, so you may not have a role where you can interact with senior leadership, but through this project or initiative, you've had that chance and exposure?
Yeah, to some extent. And then on the other hand, a lot of senior leadership in the bank does have an invested interest in technology, maybe more than people would expect. And so to that extent, they do make a decent enough effort to meet with technology people to sort of learn about what's going on and try to understand how they can utilize the technology to benefit the customer.
I don't know if this is true, but are you the developer that's helping Sujoy with DMC? And are you at all no?
No.
Have you ever in your projects partnered with other fintechs? You mentioned other banks and financial institutes, but like startups at all?
So there is projects, but
I'm
not allowed to talk about them.
Of course. Can you just sort of be like, I'm working on projects where I partner with startups on potentially?
So yeah, there's a later question that you asked where I talk about one of my projects, and we are partnered with a consulting company, R3, who is kind of like a fintech at this point because they're providing a platform and everything. They used to be a consulting company, but they've kind of switched their model since then.
And what company is that?
They're called R3.
Okay, I see that in the specific examples. I'm going to go on to the next question of what continues to keep you here. If you want to take a look at that.
Whenever possible, too, if you can kind of put the question into the beginning of your answer.
Sure.
So what continues to keep you here at BMO?
Yeah, so what continues to keep me here at BMO is the fact that they have a really long history in the industry. They've seen just about every problem you could probably imagine comes to banking, and they've solved it or are working on solving it. So the advantage to that is that at BMO, there's a lot of opportunities, both in the technology space and in the personal growth space, to where you can sort of figure out what your niche is, what technologies you want to work on, because there is a lot of them. And then on top of that, you can sort of grow in that space once you've found where you fit, which I think is a big advantage compared to a lot of startup companies have one technology stack, and you're going to work with that no matter what, and you don't have any choice. And so you don't really get that sort of variety in other places, I don't think.
I was really glad you worked startups into your answer. I wanted to ask you, leading off of that, do you think, so basically what I'm hearing is at BMO you can have a personalized journey and you can sort of take your career wherever you want it to go. Mm-hmm. Where do you see yourself going?
So for me, it's difficult. I really like the technology side of things now, but speaking to a lot of senior management and things like that, I hear often the story where it's very easy to keep up when you're young, but as you get older, it starts